see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm tryna see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, hey, 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 do the rerun. You can't deny it, y'all some dick riders. Can't nobody fuck with me. I'm from the big badass NV. Signed to the almighty CTC. That's probably why they hating, but it ain't Nathan to a Giant. I'm smooth as ever even when I'm off key. That's probably why homegirl chose me. But January she was fucking with the adversaries. February pussy sent one to the cemetery. By March she was honing into April. May, June, and July she became somebody payroll. Used to look like J-Lo, now she look like Pedro. Stale and she pale off the Yale with Mateo. August and September, she probably don't remember. Do October and November, ho and in December.
Ballin' on these fools like I'm D1. Feel like I'm playing with my sons like I'm LeBron. They think they got me in the scope like it's recon. I got these blessings cause I'm sowing what I'm reaping when I'm sowing. Ballin' like the Rosen, engine like Kobe's. I just keep going, everybody know me. I be gaining motion. 03, baby on this grind, that boy focus. Oh shit, got his neck like the ocean. Whoa, these round in the six, bumpin' all these cold days. Then that boy easy the coldest. He got your girl in that whip with that old shit. Booming flower loaded, she singing me girl. Like I got a man, better not kiss and tell. So I'ma call you man if you keep acting there. I'm ballin' on the court while you talking out of bounds.
Come on down, I'm tryna see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm tryna see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, hey, 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 do the rerun.
5 o'clock and I took a drink. Dizzle got me feeling like I'm wearing a mink. Fuel kicked in, I threw up in the sink. Yeah, my life's a movie like a DVD. I'm connected on the coast like
Members, what's up? CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. It's the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the coast, your host. We're back for another one on the only radio station playing 805 hip-hop and R&B Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. What up? Kuya David, Uppity Fashions, Corona, Coronado, 805, Ferry One Princess, Ahmad, Straight Lace No Chase. What's good? Thank y'all for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Once again, my name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, your host. We're definitely going to be playing some music tonight. 805 hip hop and R&B. If there's anything you want to hear, let me know. It's just $5 Cash App or Venmo. If you're an artist and you want us to review your song, it's just $5. The Cash App and Venmo information is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. We also take PayPal. Make sure you send a YouTube link and we would be happy to play it. If you have seen this show before and you like it and you want to support, please visit our website, connxct.club, to become a member. That's connxct.club to become a member. You get exclusive 805 updates about events and parties and all that type of shit. The best albums and music coming out of the 805. You also get discounts on our merch. Like this hat I got on here, this dad hat. We also have hoodies, the Coast Got Next hoodies. For those that don't know, we're in the 805 area code in California. We call it the Coast. Connect the Coast. We put the Coast in West Coast. You feel what I'm saying? And we believe we're the next area in the West Coast is gonna pop off. So that's why these hats and these hoodies say the Coast Got Next. Doo-wop in the chat, what's good? Key in the chat, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Mr. Gabino Barrera, thank you for joining and thank you for the follow. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Final reminder, next Friday, Jay Riley is performing live at Paris 75. Boom. Tickets are $20. I do have some tickets available. He'll be live in San Francisco with a whole bunch of other dope artists. So come check that out if you're in the Bay Area. If you need tickets, the link is in our bio. If you want physical tickets, hit me up. I'd be happy to give them to you. It's $20. If you're out of town, there is shipping involved, but we can talk about it. The card photos in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining. Vince Valley in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Lastly, don't forget we're putting out a brand new album. It's called Kush GPT. That GPT stands for Grind Pack Tote. Kush GPT comes out next month, complete with our own cannabis, which I'm really excited about. We're also creating a game. It's like our own version of Pokemon Go. It's called Kush Crawl. That's how you're going to get access to the music. That's how you're going to get access to the music video that the card photos is shooting. You got to give a round of applause for that. Speaking of the card photos, I was on Honest Conversations with Mr. Carter last night. So if you missed that episode, I highly suggest you subscribe to Honest Conversations with Mr. Carter on YouTube. Check that episode out and all the previous episodes. Super dope. And if you're watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed to us, make sure you subscribe. Cool. I think that's all the announcements. I'm going to play a couple songs and I'm going to bring my co-hosts up and we're going to talk about it, man. LA is on fire again. So, you know what I'm saying? Prayers up for LA. This time the Bel Air area. Also parts of Ventura are on fire. So, man, California's on fire all over. So prayers up. The card production said we had a blast. We did. It was a good time. It was a good conversation. Make sure you go check that out. Once again, Honest Conversations with Mr. Carter. We had like a 2-hour conversation last night, so a lot of content to digest. Go check it out. And of course, if you miss any of our past streams, you can subscribe to us on YouTube or Twitch. Let's get into it. We're going to start off in Lompoc. This is Billy Ray. It's called BOMB. Back on My Bullshit. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That part.
Said if you active and you with it, that's the Suwoo business. Got niggas running from that beef. Caught a Suwoo finish. Your bitch, she fucking with the homie. She a flip like a gymnast. Fresh out, I need that money. Time to go ahead and get it. Look. In the set, I got my eyes wide open. With the homies blowing big, and I'm so hot and I'm floating. We blowing stick after stick. We off that water like oceans. Got my head spinning. Now niggas stuck for the moment. That certified be the click. SDB be the gang. Doing time for the gang. That's just a part of the gang. Blood, I've been solid from the jump. Ain't no friend in me. Man, I've been running with the homies since a young ass teen. Me and Balance hit a lick. Say the county, we winning. Catch a flea slipping. You already know that we tripping. We get it bracking. But that action fucked away and we attacking on the set. My niggas with it. Or you other niggas acting high?
We bout that. We bout that, we bout that, we bout that, we bout that. I mean, you niggas really could get that.
Wacko 5, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
Back on my bullshit. Back on my bullshit.
Catch a shell case, that's a court case. We just obscuring to give a fuck about a court date. The homie died as we gon' slide, that's a no-brain. Aftermath, acid bath, that's a cold case. Leave a nigga stretched out like a crucifix. No need to try and say your name, we know that you's a snitch. Born alone, I die alone, but living for my kids. A boo nigga, but cross that line, I'm coming for your wig. Bet they's killing off each other, we gon' sit and watch. Let that stove grab that pot, watch that corn pop. Brain matters when the tips make that skull pop. Them punch on wounds gon' make a bitch nigga pop lock. Don't get it twisted, know some ops out to get me, nigga. This shit get crazy, man, some street shit get tricky, nigga. Hit me with charges, I was dodging, couldn't stick me, nigga. They trust the soul, fill everybody out, come get me, nigga.
We bout that, we bout that, we bout that, we bout that, we bout that. I mean, you niggas really could get that, cause I'm back on my bullshit.
Damn.
Back on my.
You said no handheld camera work. Sheesh.
Back on my bullshit.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Billy Ray out of Lompoc, California. It's called Back on My Bullshit. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. I'm gonna play one more song. And then I'm gonna bring up my host and we're gonna talk that shit. This is Jay Riley. It's called Watching Out For Me. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
Everybody's watching,
but nobody's watching out for me. For me, for me, everybody's watching, nobody's watching out for me, yeah. I'm sick of this shit, allergic, and it histamine. I'm peddling my medicine, I'm doing what is best for me. I'm cutting out the fat, turning leeches into vegetables. My bitch act like Medusa, turn her hoes into some stepping stones. I need it, feeling like a heathen. Take my nails up to the chalkboard, show you how I'm feeling. Codename Jet next door, I'm with the bros sliding the Cheeto. She like, what we gon' do if you pull up and then take me home? Yeah, pump them brakes, you on my case, you don't wanna be brief. Never claim to be Judas, I don't walk with a priest. See, I don't walk with a stick, cause I don't cause any beef. I'm a low patty.
Tico 805, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
Everybody's watching, but nobody's watching out for me. For me, for me, everybody's watching, nobody's watching out for me. For me, yeah. Everybody watching, nobody listen to what I talk about. I'm twisting up and try to pray to God that she gon' burn me down. I never ask forgiveness from a bitch when I don't do no wrong. I listen to my voices, then I channel it into a song, yeah. Rearrange the facts that wouldn't serve you. I'ma warn you like a siren, I would never wanna hurt you. I'm a butterfly evolving out this bitch, I got a second life. Double take and see me out in public, they gon' recognize. I'm young Jason and round the block, I'm testing misses. 20 hoes on revolution, but this one it won't be televised. Lights off, baby, it's your curfew, this is Buddy Bye. Sugar baby J, I got a craving for that apple pie. Everybody's watching, but nobody's watching out for me. For me, for me,
Lost and out of time, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
Nobody's watching out for me. For me, yeah.
ETC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Jay Riley out of San Luis Obispo. It's called Watching Out For Me. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. Let them know you heard it first. And look who it is, man. The co-host, the talk of the town, man. I just did a dope interview last night with Honest Conversations with Mr. Carter. They were speaking high, and he was speaking highly of both of y'all on how y'all elevated the show as co-hosts, man. So I definitely want to, you know,
you was talking about how big my dick is?
Thank him for recognizing that.
Bro, what the fuck, cuz? We just started, cuz.
Yo, I'm so glad. I was just about to hit the applause button right when you said that, my nigga. And my fucking instinct is cat-like, my nigga. It says
that would have been a clip for sure if you would have applauded when that nigga said that on funny ass shit.
My shit says nah,
hey, I watched the whole interview last night, man. First of all, your media training and the shit the way you speak is very well. You done came a long way, man. He asked some dope ass questions too, and that's a long time that I done sat through a long ass interview like that. I think I did an hour and a half, right? And then the him saluting me and Uno, that was hella dope. He got more so into Uno, being a goddamn jackass, but you know it was dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That was a dope ass interview last night, man. Shout out to the Carter Conversations and shout out my nigga Uno for the energy he bring to the table. But you know, you did your shit last night, so salute to you, man.
I appreciate it. The card photo says Uno Big Mike.
That's my dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How y'all feeling today, man?
Hey, I'm feeling like shit. I'm gonna be a buck with you.
Like you got the bug or what?
A little tummy ache. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah, that flu that's going around, whipping asses. But I gotta go down. I gotta go down tonight because I gotta go to Mambo tomorrow in the morning. So
oh shit,
yeah,
okay.
Feel better, bro.
They gonna play Sin on Q95.
Yeah, I got them. They're playing Envy, Gluttony.
I'm gonna clap for that.
So yeah, they're playing 3 joints for me. So.
Shout out to Mambo, man. I gotta say he like the realest radio person that I know. I think, because niggas be the radio. respectfully, I could like this much respect. Radio niggas be hating, bro. I'm sorry for no reason, bro. But Mambo is
He's a real one.
He's a real one for sure. He's a real one for sure.
You've
So
been in the industry long enough to know, niggas, payola.
that part. But it's like you would
You're
think
not even
that.
letting me cut the check though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and on top of that, you would think that like again, I never slept on radio. I respect radio. Like Soy Crude, what's good? I see you. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I respect radio, but like it's not what it once was. It still has power, it still has, value, but it's not what it once was. And like the fact that all these really small stations, like the station in Santa Maria, Oxnard is relatively small. Like, and I think Mambo does it right. Mambo leans into Oxnard, the community. I think that's why they stick around, because he's very tied into the community. But like a lot of these smaller stations, they completely neglect the local community. And it's like, yo, you're not finna get Paris Hilton ain't coming to your radio station, bro. You better fuck with us. Like, we're your last hope. But they don't see it like that.
There was something you said the other day about when you lived in the Bay, right? And that was one thing that I loved about KMEL, right? If you from the Bay, and there's something else I'm gonna lean into that I wanted to talk about tomorrow, you're gonna seem like a god with that radio station. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not from the Central Valley or Northern California, there's some rappers that come out of that motherfucker that are platinum artists in their section. You know what I'm saying? And that's due to KMEL. You know, like Chewy Gomez was a big part of Mac Dre's success. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Chewy, like if you was up out that section, that Northern Valley and that Bay Area section, Chewy gonna have you on that 5 o'clock drive, and you're stuck in traffic. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you said, you're a fan of radio, and I am too. It's just in the years I've just leaned on streaming more because it goes directly to what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? As in these big old companies with the iHeart, right? I hate hearing the same song 5 times within the last hour. I didn't only want so many miles stuck in this 4 or 5 tracker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, shit is whack. It's shit super whack.
What you doing tomorrow? You want to come with me?
On Friday? Who, me?
Yeah.
And early in the morning? Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it in Oxnard. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, but I don't even want to lie to you.
Nah, you gotta leave at like 5 type.
Yeah. I had to hit the train because I'm still car shopping. I got to get on the train. It wouldn't go down. I do appreciate it though.
I was just trying to make it easy. You know, we
nigga don't want to invite me nowhere though.
You got the same problem.
I know that nigga don't fuck. Hey, I know that nigga didn't fuck with me like that. We gonna get to that.
You got the same.
Trap guy, what's good? He says, "Hey now, what you say now?" So LA's back on fire, man. I just want to take a second to recognize the people going through what they're going through. They called another evacuation in Bel Air. Over 40 acres have burned. Crazy. But this weekend should bring some rain, so they're hoping that it doesn't.
That was today.
I think today and last night, I believe.
It started yesterday, right?
Yeah, and it grew. And there's also fires in Ventura, Santa Clarita, like you guys said, and San Diego. So we still not out of the woods, man. It's been a crazy 2025. I keep saying 2025 strikes again. I don't want to have to keep saying that throughout the whole year. I hope after the first quarter it calms down a little bit, but it's ugly out here, man. What y'all got to say about it?
That
you live down south. Go ahead, Uno.
No, that I disagree. I agree. It's just every year it feels like it's some type of tragedy in the first quarter, right? That proceeds to follow in the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter we kind of don't get shit because it's always about some presidential shit or some election shit. So like it's just interesting. I hope the pattern does change, but I don't expect it to change because you understand. I mean, I don't want to church niggas up, but we in a firmament, so them niggas is able to control whatever the fuck they gonna control for whatever reason they control it. So we just kind of just gotta be prepared and hope for the best, and make sure we prayed up and make sure that our goals and what we want to do, we achieve those things. But
the card photo says I'm doing the rain dance, not the Diddy rain dance, more like a full body heave. I gotta ask you this now. You said firmament, so I gotta ask you now, Uno.
Let's not do too much, but come on.
I got to ask you.
Come on.
Do you think the earth is flat?
Oh my God.
I mean, I believe in the firmament, so I think that
Okay.
kind of spills what I think. I don't want to
Fair,
be
fair enough.
Kyrie. You trying to Kyrie a
Fair,
nigga?
fair
You
enough.
know what
I
I
was just
mean?
curious. I only hear that word in certain circles. You know what I'm saying? So I was curious. Trap God says Trap God is safe from the fires. I'm glad to hear that, Trap.
Nigga, but is your bitches safe?
Now I'll say this: I'll dabble with you a little bit on it. All right, I'll dabble
Okay.
a little bit with you on it. We ain't. Do you believe that we've been in space? Like you believe we've seen everything?
I mean, I don't believe we've seen everything, no, but I do. Key says we about to have a 3-hour conversation on
No,
that
we
shit.
not.
Hey,
No, we
cuz I'm
Uh,
about
not.
to leave.
No, we
no,
not.
so this is where I grapple with it, right? Because I don't think it's either that theory is true or there's
Mm-hmm.
aliens, but it's not both, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
how I feel. Um, and I
You don't feel like there's both outside of the firmament, though. You don't believe there's could be something outside.
no, if
Okay.
it's real, no.
Okay.
If
Okay.
it's real, I don't.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't think I believe. I believe that
You
the Earth
believe
is
the Earth
round.
is round.
The
Yeah.
round. I believe that space exists and that type shit. So
For sure.
yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Um, let me see. The card photo says, yeah, he meant intervention. Trap guy says the bitch is never safe. Duh. Oh my god.
This
Oh my
nigga
god.
crazy.
Hey,
Jesus.
Big Mike answer all hard questions.
Jesus Christ. Yo, okay, so let's do
But
this
on
first, man. Well, go ahead, Mike.
no, I was gonna say, but like my thoughts on the fire, bro, is just once again, it's poor management of our wildlife and these high wind advisories. And I really believe there's somebody starting the fires. You know what I'm saying? And that's the saddest shit about it, bro. There's a sad thing about human compassion and these people displaced lives, livelihoods took, and the destruction of a fire, right? I just understand how we go through a whole motherfucking year and coming out of a drought and the shit is green around this motherfucker. These high winds kick up and everything on fire, right? And they're standing by it. And the saddest thing is, don't motherfuckers just don't be thinking when they do stupid shit. Because I really don't believe that these motherfuckers just voila magically just popping up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Motherfucker putting flame to something and it's catching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they've proven that. So
yeah,
I
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. And that's just the saddest thing about it, right? I did a lot of foul shit in my life, right? But I ain't never did no out of pocket destructive shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's
true.
when you look at what these fires are doing to the state of California and so many mass people, bro. I be having to think, what is wrong with a person, bro? What is wrong? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but I
one
think
thing
the
is good
old
about this whole thing is how the community of Southern California has come together to help the people that's been displaced. You know what I'm saying?
true. I mean, this is the most generous I've ever seen the music
Yeah.
business be in my in my life, and it sucks that it takes a tragedy. It sucks that it takes a tragedy for that to happen, but I have noticed that there is a sense of unity that I haven't seen in a really really long time, which is dope. But I do think that the overarching problem isn't like if we invested more in our infrastructure, if we were more prepared for fires like these, even when people did jackass moves like these, they wouldn't
Yeah.
be as impactful. But we're
Yeah.
not prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? We're not addressing climate change. That's why shit's so dry right now when it's supposed to be wet. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And we're not building our infrastructure, so that's why the water runs out the way that it does. You know what I'm saying? So I just and that all comes down in my mind to rich people taking all the resources and not giving a fuck about anything else. And until that changes, nothing's gonna change in my
Did you
mind.
guys
I,
see that thing about not to stay on the fire too long, but we didn't I didn't get to talk about it on my pod because I had gone to Big Bear when I brought up the topic. But I wanted to ask your opinion on the guy, the billionaire that offered people millions of dollars, the regular civilians, to protect the fire in front of his house.
Wasn't that Rick Caruso? I think that I
Uh,
think peace out, Mish. Was good. Thank you for joining, love. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Um, I think I heard about that. I think that shit is trash. Like it's crazy. Like I don't like the thought of a private firefighter, private firefighters. I get like if I'm rich and I can afford it, I get protecting my assets at all costs. I
yeah.
understand that, but I just the concept of privatizing things like the firefighters or police force or healthcare or things that are like essentials for everybody for like a functioning society. When you privatize those things, I think you get in the ugly space. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's
It's just
privatizing like me and you. So like not the firefighters, but he's gonna pay us to fight his fighters.
yeah, but I'm just saying in general, going down that
Yeah.
road is
Yeah.
I don't personally like it, like because
Would you
it
take the
just
paycheck?
nah, I don't want to fight fighters anyways. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's not
Nigga,
like
I didn't
Huh?
go to fire. I didn't go to fire captain to pen. Nah, nigga, that's what we not doing. Nigga, fuck
yeah,
your
like
house, nigga.
yeah, nigga, like, do I get to live in your house after I save it? Like,
Talking about
You
because
big.
get
You
a
talking about
couple M's. You
hey,
get to
you
if
buy
talking
your
about a
not,
couple,
own.
but
nah, I'm cool.
you might not survive, bro. A fire is some destructive shit, bro.
Oh, for sure, you're not surviving,
He said
especially with
he
that
paying
smoke.
an M. No, I didn't hear that part. You say he paying
Oh
an
yeah,
M.
yeah. He said he
Yeah, he
paid
paying
the
the
M.
M. He paying the M.
I didn't hear that part. My bad. No, but I don't.
Yeah, he paying the M.
I still don't think I
Hey, I
would.
love my
He paying
niggas.
the M for some
Hey,
niggas to hold a hose. You ain't
hey,
doing it?
hey, I
Nah, I'm
You're
love my
not
good,
nigga.
holding
My
a
bro.
nigga, my
hose?
nigga
Like, nigga,
KO
I'm
said,
fighting it. What you
hey,
want me to do? You're
hey,
not
that
doing
nigga
that?
Lawrence said, M. Oh, I didn't hear that part. I love my niggas.
That changes things. No, I wouldn't hold. I just on principle don't like that shit, bro. Like Ashley, what's good? She says, my niggas, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. AJ the Barber is also in the chat. And then Real Trap Guy says, Big Mike, only you can prevent forest fires.
Look, let me tell you something, bro. I couldn't pass a physical when I was in a pen, right? So people don't know what it takes to fight a fire. Firefighters should be saluted, bro. That you have to be in top nigga condition to go through fire camp and be a firefighter. Nigga, I was on the yard drinking Pruno and smoking weed and hanging out with the homies, nigga. I'm not preventing nothing but besides the bitch trying to leave me.
Yeah, I can't do it, bro. For me, it's not even about fighting the fires because I'm down for a good thrill, seek a little risk. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
for me, it's more so just like, nigga, give all these millions to the fire department and let them do this shit. You know what I'm
Give
saying?
yourself
Like,
a round of applause. Hit that applause button.
like, yo, I just think that shit is. I feel like you trying to flex on me, my nigga. Like, you got the neighborhood all taking care of your house or some shit like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. I just don't like it. I don't like it. You would do it?
Kardashian did the same thing. She paid some private firefighters to protect.
Yeah, but she paid like a private security company. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to protect her shit.
But they're like they're firefighters. Yeah, to protect her shit.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. She didn't like just pay random people. I think that's like, even if he paid a random firefighter security force, that's whatever. I don't love it, but to tell random strangers who are not firefighters come
like
risk your life. That's crazy. Yeah, that sounds crazy to me. Gerald Purified just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. So let's get into it, man. Big Mike's favorite son on the coast just dropped some new shit today, and it's more of an official visual. It's not an official song. Still got beef with that. It's not an official song, but it is an official visual. So I wanted to rate it 1 through 5. Big Time Baked did Locked In. It's a Southern hospitality ludicrous freestyle. So I want to rate the song and the visual separately. So rate the visual 1 through 5, then the song 1 through 5 after we watch it. It's almost 2 minutes. So hang in there. Here we go. Can y'all hear it?
Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm on 10. I think that boy on that shit again. Honeycomb grills, honeycomb here. Give me beso. How them honeycombs feel? Dog, not the lil. Shaquille O'Neal. All black tint on my automobile. 1 not the 2. Big stepper, check the shoes. No, I'm up next. Mama telling me I'm proud of you. Brazilians in my DM. Bacon such a fan of you. They know my lines around the globe like longitude and latitude. Boy, I'm barely eating up. Some number 1s up in the tuck. Yeah, I'm locked in. Other niggas doing such and such. I'm like, what the fuck is up? MCs ain't enough of us. Rappers cutting corners, skipping over lines like double dutch. Watch me bang on my chest. Take a journey to the west. I'm going ape shit. Wukong, know that made the best. It's big time, I'm about to check. Over, under, make the bet. Over every time I'm pulling power plays. Fuck a flex. Ripping beats all 25. I'm only 25. You niggas keep it like 99. I keep it 25. Look into my eyes. Stop me when I tell a lie. Stop acting like I'm really not that motherfucking guy. Whoa. Thick breasts and thighs. Come on, shot.
Kelly, what's good? Thank you for joining. morning.
Heads turn, they eyes wide. I see trap.
Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
I throw that shit in the bin, wouldn't give him a high five. Damn, Smuckers in the mic, I'm making jams. Cam, lights action, I'm in demand. Alakazam, watch me turn a hater to a fan. Man, I'm locked in on that shit again. Locked in.
Hey, that's Big Time Bake locked in. Shot by Dara. Edit. Past the Stars Productions. I do like the cutscene. All right, Uno, 1 through 5 for the song, 1 through 5 for the video. What do you give it?
He always sliding. He just be doing his things with the visuals, with the songs. I'm gonna be real. That's my dog. I know he got the slaps. Nigga, drop the slaps. I'm kind of over.
You mean like original joints?
Yeah. I'm kind of over the high. I get it. Like, I understand why his fan base likes it. Nobody is. Every time he drops it, he gets a big reaction. So I understand it, but I just don't. As an artist that I know he's fired,
I
don't think he needs those crutches.
You go ahead.
I think for an artist like him who be sliding and like who really, really nice, I don't think he needs those crutches as much as he's doing so. Like, it's cool when it's every once in a while and it's fire, but when I feel like it's every song with every visual since January, it kind of makes me not tap into the visuals because I know what song is about to be played, which is just not his. So if it was the song that he would play that was his, then I would be more in tune to the video being hard, because the video is hard. The video is fire. I like Past is one of the hardest directors out, so I always fuck with when they do shit together. It's just me personally, I'm worn out of that shit.
So where does that give you a rating for the song and the video?
The video is a 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to rate the song.
All right, fair enough. Big Mike.
Man.
Song 1 through 5, video 1 through 5. And he just Big Time Bake just entered the chat. Big Time Bake. We talking about your latest drop.
Hey man, fuck what Uno talking about. Check it out, bro. The video get a 4.5. I damn near want to get a 5, but I'm talking about it wasn't over the top of the video. The visual was dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
The visual was super dope. I've always been a super fan of that beat, bro. And I liked the visual. I seen he had teased it last night, so I was up this morning. I got on it. As in the bars, I give him a 4.5 too. But I'm gonna say this though: the beginning of his flow, it seemed like he was trying to force words into it, right? But after he got past like a 16, bro, it just come together. He was flowing like creek water. You know what I'm saying? I always there's no bias of like how much of I'm a fan of Big Time Bake, but that's one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? As in how people keep on harping and not getting at y'all like that. His original content. I've just been so much of a fan of mixtapes my whole life, seeing rappers rap on other beats, bro. I don't factor that in, right? Because he be busting and he putting out content and he putting out visuals, right? He gonna get to the original stuff. We know he gonna get to the original stuff. I know there's some background going on with Uno and his whole camp, but him himself, the way he been coming, he been making me a fan of his whole section. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I really mess with the youngsters movement, man.
I feel that. I
give him a 4 on the flows and a 4.5 on the visuals.
That's a high score. And I mean, to be fair, Uno didn't say, look at devil's advocate creeping up, but Uno didn't say that he didn't like the song. He just said,
no, I just wanted to say fuck what Uno talking about. I know he didn't say that. I just wanted to, it's more so about last night when he called me a host.
Big Time, and I mean this respectfully, Big Time Bake for you can say Bulldog Cat on a record and you're gonna give it a 4.5.
No,
that's what you've done every time.
No,
so
that's saying you're saying that, bro, because
over me. We on the chat.
No, you say that all the time, bro. But it sounds like you hating on my rating of him. I don't be hating on your rating. Like I just said, I only said F what Uno talking about behind some other stuff trying to be funny. But no, that's not right. That's not true, bro. That's not
I
true,
don't.
bro.
You have. I think you've only given Big Time Back 4s and 4.5s, which is not bad. But you have.
I'm not capping,
Do
so I
I
don't give a damn
criticize
what he
y'all's
talking
ratings?
about.
No,
I speak
that's not
facts.
a
Do I
that's
criticize
that's
y'all's
not a
ratings?
that's not a
I'm not
criticism.
talking to you. I'm not talking to you, Lord. I'm talking to you. Uno, do I criticize your ratings?
You
You
just
don't
said
worry about
fuck
what
what
I
I'm
be
talking.
doing.
You just said fuck what I'm talking about, and then in turn, in your
And
turn,
did you
you.
hear what I came back and
So are
said
you
when I
gonna let me
said that?
respond? Are you gonna let me respond, or are you just gonna talk over everything I say? Because that's not how this shit gonna work. Because you can't dominate a conversation over mics.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what I think, and as I respond, you cut me off, nigga. It could be funny all day. I'm dead
I,
ass.
I said, all
We're
right,
having a
cuz.
conversation. You ask me
Oh,
a question.
look,
I'm
look,
responding. So
look,
let me
look.
respond. You
Okay, I'll let
just
you
said.
respond. Hold on, slow down. Hold on. Let us both reset, homie. Cause me and you better than that.
Cause
Go
it's
ahead.
all
Hey,
good,
hold on,
family. If this is
No,
bothering you how I'm talking, nigga, then we don't have to talk.
no,
I'm
that you're not.
speaking real. I'm saying what it is because you want to allow me to speak.
No, and what
Everything's
I
a
was about to
joke to you. You
what I
want
was
to
about
allow
to
me to
tell what I
speak.
was about to tell you, homie, is I apologize if you felt like I was playing too much, right? And I
It's
said
not
go ahead.
about playing too
Okay.
much. You said a statement, homie. You
Yeah.
said that you're not making fun of none of my ratings
Yeah.
as you're making fun of my ratings.
All right.
So don't say that and turn around and make fun of my ratings. Now, my response to it is where was you saying fuck what Uno's talking about and then turn around and generalizing what I said about him rapping on
Okay,
beats.
okay, homie.
Don't
Okay.
play me, nigga.
I
Don't
said
play
okay.
me.
I
Look, but
said,
this is
bro.
what I will
I
say. This
said
is what I
okay,
will
homie.
say. We've had this conversation like 20 times on the chat already. Like, I get how Uno interprets shit. Uno, you interpret shit how you interpret shit. But at the same time, just because you interpret shit like that, you're the one you're like the minority in the chat who interprets shit word for word, verbatim. You know what I'm saying? Like most people don't do that. So I feel like you got to give people the benefit of the doubt knowing they're not trying to play you.
I
When
didn't say anything. I was going to allow you to say your turn until he doubled down and said, fuck what he's talking about 3 times. Don't make it seem like I'm crashing
No,
out to
I'm
go
not saying that, but
respond.
I'm saying
Nobody's
Don't
making
do that. I don't like
I
nobody's
know
making
simple.
I'm not
I'm
saying
not
you're
putting
crashing
no
out. What
words
I'm
in the
saying,
nigga mouth. All I
I'm
was
not
simply
saying you're
saying
crashing out. What
was,
I'm saying is I know Big Mike. You don't know Big Mike, right? You guys are
That's
getting
what
to
I'm
know
trying to
each
tell
other,
you,
right?
cuz.
Right? You
It
guys
wasn't like
you
that at
guys
all.
don't know each other, right? He don't know you, you don't know him, right? So my point is don't assume the worst. That's my point. Like he's
Hey,
not
cuz
trying to play you. That's my point.
I'm not trying to play you. That's what I didn't like that you just said. Let me tell you something, cuz. For me to apologize, cuz, it takes a lot. So as soon as I stop playing and I apologize, cuz, that's what, and I apologize on the platform. Like, look, cuz, I see what you're saying. I heard what you're saying. I can read energy too, bro. You see what I'm saying? So me with the original playing and I double down, I know what I be doing. But once I see you took it like that, cuz, it's so easy for me to stop. And the reason I'm smiling and you thinking I'm being condescending, smiling at you, know that's me like, let you know, homie, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping because you know what? I respect how a person feel. But and it's good we had this conversation
all
so we
right.
can go on a better
I
stage.
just want, we got it on replay.
Mm.
I just want it to be ran back later
No, we don't have to.
and
I understand what you were
conversate.
saying.
Just watch. I understand I crash out. I
I
understand how
understand.
I
No, I
take
understand
things.
what you said, so we don't have to replay. I'm one of them people that when somebody tell me something, I understand exactly where you came from, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I
Big
understood
time
exactly where you came from.
Big Time Bake says this ain't on the mixtape. The mixtape is all original. So this is just some extra shit he giving us. He said we all friends. It's just music. DJ the Prince joined, the Spicy Singer joined. Look, man, look, at the end of the day, I'm never gonna crash out over content. That's just not my vibe. So I feel like, and I'm not saying
I think
you
I'll say this before you finish. I think because it's not, I think where there's a misconstrued with who I am as a person.
Uh-huh.
I can sit here and cuss my niggas out,
Uh-huh.
and there's no smoke or animosity because I feel like we friends.
Yeah.
Y'all are you. When I say you're cutting me off, you're not letting me speak. That is what you're doing every time I say a word.
Yeah.
So now when I get response of, hey
No, for
nigga, you
sure.
just be crashing out. All right, my nigga, I just be crashing out then. Fuck it. If it's that simple where we just gonna dumb it down to a nigga crashing out when I can't speak when a nigga asks me a question, then for sure.
No,
I'm
no,
crashing out.
no. So I'm not dumbing it down to crashing out. What I'm trying to do is just what I said. Two niggas who don't know each other, who I know, you know what I'm saying? Who I know can push button, like both of y'all are professional button pushers, my nigga. Like I'm gonna take myself out of the conversation, even though I know I fit in that category too. But like I just want to make sure that we understand each other when we communicate.
No,
That's
bro,
all I'm saying.
bro, I understand, but I understand both of y'all, bro. Like you said, man, I felt it all the way when he said he wasn't crashing out. I didn't take nothing disrespectful. I knew what I was doing. I know I was doing it, and that's the reaction I got out of the brother. You know what I'm saying?
For
And
sure. The
people don't
car.
want y'all
Go
to
ahead.
realize this is an entertainment factor. The reason why niggas love what we're doing is because of the way we all three interact with each other. You niggas have to understand. I'm not threatening any one of you because I don't give a fuck that much. I'm an
Yeah.
entertainer.
No, I
I'm
mean
an
I've seen you look.
entertainer.
I've seen you look
So when
people in their face and say "fuck you, nigga." I don't fuck with you. Like I know it's not you. We're not
it's
there, so I
not
know
that.
that.
So
I know. I know that.
when I hear we're grading something and we're rating something, Big Time Bake is my fucking boy.
I
So
know.
when I'm rating something and grading something, I'm not coming at it as a malicious point of view. I know where Big might stand, regardless if he don't like the word bias. If he thinks it's hot, he thinks it's hot. I know where you're gonna stand because you're in the same way that I am as far as unoriginal beats. So
Hey,
I'm just playing devil's advocate of an
hey,
entertainment factor, regardless if I think the nigga rap better than every nigga in the 805. I'm not gonna say it over Ludacris. I'm just
I
not
feel
gonna
that.
say it.
and you know why I'm still laughing? Because I still know what the fuck I did, and I don't care about
The car photo says, "Look, I've not been Bake's biggest fan, but this is a great video. It captures so much classic 2000s hip hop, and that rear view shot is great camera work." Ox City Queen said, "What did I walk into? You walked into the Lions Den. Welcome." She's in the car file says hip hop parents are for, like again what Uno said. This is not fighting, y'all. We just making sure communication is on par.
Yeah.
Spicy Singer just joined. Thank you for joining.
I
I
would
don't give a fuck.
ever be mad at Big
I
Mike or Lord where I want to call any of they fades out. Ever.
Right.
It don't matter how
Over
tone my tone is. I would never do it because I have respect for y'all.
Hey,
Regardless of what
me and
is
you have
uh,
done this on the stream. Me and Uno have talked like this on the stream
yeah.
for years to each other. So I think what it is I just want to make sure Big Mike understands where we coming from. You
No,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? So yeah.
Look, hey, bro, you know me, KO. You seen how far I come. If we was in a circle right now and me and this nigga got into a shout match and it was the same in public, you know me, I'd have been like, shut your stupid ass up and hit this bottle. Man, pass it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we have built something. Like once me and him had got past of like how we usually met and this came together and how it was spoke on that show last night, ain't nothing that we can say on here that's gonna ruffle my feathers that I can't get off here and call brother and be like, hey, bro, this is what I meant. Or bro, tell me how I feel. That's just like he respected the age limit I am. And like he asked me something just not too long ago, like, hey, OG, let me holler at you about because you at this age and how you got there, right? One thing about me, man, I understand my youngs, you know what I'm saying? And I just be smiling through life now. That's why I'm still laughing about the whole situation.
Key says Uno getting loud is just him using his inside voice. I had to learn that initially. The card photo says people are getting an awesome masterclass on how to be a man of character. Dope. So my DJ the Prince says just wanted to pull up and say what up. I'm in the lab cooking up some shit. I pray wealth and happiness for all three of you brothers. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
My rating is actually probably gonna be different because I'm torn. Like I think because of my mission is to see someone in the 805 have a hit and be a part of like promoting that hit and helping it get to where it needs to be. I don't think that's ever going to happen from a song that's not an original song. I don't think that's ever going to happen. And so supporting tracks that are freestyles is like the hip hop side of me loves that, but like it goes against my mission because it's not going to produce a hit. We're not going to like the first hit from the 805 is not going to be a freestyle joint. So it does take away from me, but at the same time, I do really like that beat. The Neptunes are my favorite producers. Pharrell is my favorite producer in the world. That is one of the most unique original videos and flows. And because of that, what this has taught me, this freestyle taught me is I don't like hearing Big Time Bake do other people's flows because that's ludicrous flow. You know what I'm saying? Cadillac grills, Cadillac bills, that's a luda flow. I just like Big Time Bake's flow. The bars were unquestionable. The bars were there, but we talked about the other day, the joint that we just reviewed for him the other day that was like laid back. It was like some Texas shit kind of. That's the shit I like him on. So for this, the song for me is a 3. The visual is a 5 for me though. The visual is crazy. Like the diamonds in the teeth
Cash
look
is a
nuts.
monster.
Yeah, the
Definitely.
diamonds in the teeth look nuts.
Him inside that jelly jar. That was
I mean, to me, I love the fucking like the New York, but with the Oxnard skyscraper, that was a vibe. Like he's behind the Oxnard skyscraper. As simple as that was, I never seen nobody in Oxnard do that yet, and it's just simple but iconic. And the video was clean, the color was clean, the cuts was clean. Like, Pass. I wonder what the fees is looking like with Pass, because I want
Hi.
like
But the
like
nigga nice, so pay
over
the fee. But it's
over 2 over 2.
I ain't gonna put my nigga business out
Wow.
like that.
I don't know. That shit nice though. Like
He
that
nice
shit
though.
nice.
He nice.
That shit super
I will
nice.
say this on this real quick. The reason why I feel like how I feel about the freestyle joints is I feel like as an artist without a huge fan base, right? Like he's trying to build his fan base to be the biggest artist in the world. I think people are so quick to put people in boxes already that I feel like this box is a box that he's not gonna want in 5 years. But I know what he's doing. Like he's dropping all these songs so that you can hear how he raps, visualize to it. Trailer for the album comes out, same visuals, original songs, actual music videos, not visualizers. I see the rollout. I just, to me, I just personally feel like people are going to put you in a box because of how good and how much niggas like these songs. That I don't mean it in no bad way, but Big Mike, let me ask you a question.
what's up,
What's
homie?
what's big time? What's your favorite big time big song?
Oh, Gangsta Party.
Gangsta Party.
Gangsta, and then the one he did over the Keek the Sneak one. I forget the title of it, but like
Okay.
I heard the one
Oh,
over
you
the
mean
Keek
blow
the
the whistle or
blow. Yeah, the blow the whistle he did. So I was coming home on a train from Dago. This is when I lived in Dago's when I got up on him. Heard the blow the whistle one, but when he came out with Gangsta Party, that's when I really became a fan of it. Like a fan of him himself. That Gangsta
yo,
Party.
I love that the artists are in the chat when we have these conversations and they actually that's shout out to Big Time. I gotta give him a round of applause, man. Shout out
That's
to
my
Big Time
nigga.
Big, because so many times we be having these conversations and the artists aren't here to
Hey,
because freestyles are just for fun. They don't go on his streaming services no more. And that's the thing that's why I get torn about it, is because I know this. We've talked about this before.
yeah,
I know this nigga likes to rap. He does it because he likes to rap. And not a lot of people do that because not a lot of people rap that good. You know what I'm saying? So as an MC, I do really, really respect the effort, regardless of how I feel about it as like a label music business guy. I like that he just likes to rap for the craft and like does that shit. Like,
Well, let's piggyback off that. I don't want to leave it on a big time big episode the whole
yeah.
time, but let's
nah, I
just
feel you.
piggyback.
Yeah, dude.
Let's just piggyback off that real quick.
No, but can I ask you, like, when you answer
Yeah,
me that question, are you gonna
yeah.
continue to like after you
Yeah,
ask?
I was
Okay.
asking that so you proved me wrong, but right in the same breath, right? So if you would
Uh,
have said Gangsta Party, like it was Gangsta Party, then you would have proved me wrong.
uh.
But I guess what I was saying was I was asking you what your favorite song was because I don't want people to associate his music with freestyles. I
Okay,
was
okay.
asking you what his favorite song was because outside of gang, like I didn't want to double down, but I was gonna
Uh,
be like, all right, outside of Gangsta Party, what's his next one that you like? And but
I
it's irrelevant. But
but I answered it. Like,
yeah, you answered it.
yeah,
You answered it. Yeah, you answered it. I just don't want people to associate his music because he is talented
yeah.
with being a Little Wayne. Like at the end of
Yeah,
the day,
yeah.
little
Okay,
if
okay, okay.
like at the end of the day, we can love Little Wayne all we want to, but there's a reason why he's not invited. He got hits. I don't want to sound crazy. I don't
No,
want
no,
to
I
sound
get what
crazy.
you're saying.
No,
I
no,
get
I
what
get
you're
what you're
saying.
saying too, and totally
But
agree with you. I
but
see now.
compare
I see what
all
you're
of
saying.
Little Wayne's
Uh,
hits, his hits,
came off the
Mhm.
to
freestyle.
his freestyle hits.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no comparison.
It's no
There's
comparison,
no
but you can't
comparison.
perform those at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just feel like there's a double-edged sword to it. I understand what he's doing, but that's
All
just
right.
where I look at it.
Yeah.
And
But
then
he's
and then
working more than all of us. So he has the content that
yeah,
literally niggas can judge or whatever the case may be, voice
yeah.
our opinion. So nigga,
Yeah.
keep going, regardless of what that looks like. However it looks like for you, I just would, if I had a suggestion, I would just do it
That's a good
the
analogy
opposite
though.
way.
That's a good analogy. What was you gonna respond to, Mike? What you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say on this whole rebuttal on how the chat was going crazy, right? Understand something, man. When you seeing this verbal volleyball, bro, I'm learning from both of them. Both of them have media training, and another one has training in film, right? And you got to understand when you see grown men alphas talk, it ain't gotta be that. And we not doing content. I hate that word content because right now everybody, this right here is organic and original, and I'm a guest on CTC. So if you thinking I was gonna flash out and we had some issues with Uno, you crazy, because I'd have flashed out on that sucker that was in the chat disrespecting me before I flash out on
that,
any of them.
that
See what y'all, and I just want to let y'all know I was
Hold on,
doing
my
some.
bad. Gidget 805 just joined. Gidget, I'm gonna DM you, yo. I want you to do a music video, so please, I hope you stay in the chat. I'm gonna DM you. Sorry, Big Mike. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. So I just want to tell the viewers, because like last night, the Lord said we trying to get to 30 subscribers, 30 every day, right? And then we were talked about. I take criticism well, but I take applause real bad. So when I heard Carter say something about last night about this dynamic duel, you know what I'm saying, that we got going on, I really be working on myself. But for any minute, if you think me and my brother is gonna crash out, then you ain't never been talked to by a parent or a peer, or you ain't never been chastised before. Because
Or
if
You
you
ain't
someone
never
really,
really
played
fucks with
sports
you.
before.
yeah,
Or that part.
if you really knew Big Mike, I'm very ignorant, right? But I show my love and respect in a different way, as in smiling or brushing off or private conversations. You ain't never gonna see me take it to the internet or do no stuff. But yeah, I appreciate the whole rhetoric tonight, bro, because it also shows me something in my rating itself. And stop playing so much, you know what I'm saying?
And it's a big time. Bake says I got so many original songs coming out this year though that it's not gonna be a problem. And to me, that's never the. You got so many bars that I know you got the songs. I know you got the catalog. I think, and Uno can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we both are coming from executive perspectives. I think Uno's perspective is more so you always have more of like a worldwide dominate the market type perspective. I have more of a dominate the region type perspective. So regionally, I don't think because I think because his audience isn't big, he has time, he has space to play with freestyles. I do agree with you 100%. I don't want to see him get caught up in that shit, and I don't want the shit that takes off to be a freestyle and then everybody wants him to do the Janet Jackson beat and nobody cares about
Now
his
the niggas
original
tied
shit. You know what I'm
dollars. Now
saying?
the niggas tied dollar sign. Like we
Right.
gotta look at. And real quick, because artists do this a lot, and I gotta say it real quick. No one, if you listen to what niggas are saying, nobody is questioning your work ethic or your talent at all.
Mm-hmm.
So you responding with, I got a lot of shit in the tuck, it's not a problem. Nigga, we know that. That's not what we stating. I'm stating where I feel like you can become that nigga, or people are just gonna like you. And I want you to become that nigga. And by doing that, you have to force niggas to like you. And by doing freestyles, niggas are liking nostalgia. Niggas aren't tapped in to, yeah, your bars are crazy, so it's gonna keep niggas in touch. But you gotta rap like Ludacris on Ludacris beat. You gotta rap like Too Short on Too Short beat. You gotta rap like, cause it's how else you gonna rap on it? Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like that in itself is a cap and a ceiling that you putting yourself under. And I could just be talking hypothetically, seeing shit in the future, or I could be talking hypothetically, ain't shit, none of this shit gonna ever happen. It's just how I kind of view it for real.
I just want the nigga to keep on rapping, nigga. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I
Keep on
think
rapping.
you have the best position in the trio, Mike, because you get to just be a fan. You know what I'm saying? If I was just a fan, I would feel the exact same way as you. But I feel like I'm split into three. Like I'm split into a fan, I'm split into somebody who cares about the coast and wants to see someone from the coast come up, and I think he could be the one. And then I'm also just like a label guy who's just like reviewing it
But
as like the strategy as a label guy.
when we first talked about him at your house, you was like, who you think cracking on the coast? I said big time, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then so I have that same, just because I'm not from the coast, but this is my second home, right? I feel the same way. I want to see somebody bust from the coast. Regardless of what I said the other night about how I rock with coast music, we can get to the real about that. I fuck with coast music heavy. The ones that can really rap. I don't fuck with that trash shit coming out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I'm not saying you don't, but
Okay.
if no, but if someone doesn't get a hit from the coast, I don't think you care. You know what I'm saying? Whereas
No,
if
I care. I care because
if
you
I
make me
die
care.
before
Hold
somebody
on, hold
gets,
on. No. I'm gonna prove you wrong. You know I care, bro. Because I always, wherever I go, I rep this motherfucker. So I do care, bro.
okay,
Motherfucker, bro. Even in the
my
pit,
bad then, my bad.
no, I really care because even when I was in a pen, if I caught anybody from the 805, they'd be like, "Oh, that nigga from there too." You know what I'm saying? Niggas see me over there. Niggas see me in that valley car, that big 209 on the back of my neck. But if anybody from Oxnard to Bakersfield, niggas be forgetting Bakersfield is part of that 805. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all heavy. The thing about it is, who gonna do it? That's all.
Mm,
And nigga, I'm not getting no younger. So I
mm.
might not see it the way these
Yeah,
niggas is acting.
yo, I mean, I be the way I be aging. I'm like, yo, like, am I gonna see? I be wondering, like, nigga, am I gonna see it? Like, is
No,
somebody gonna do it?
my check engine light been on. Uno in position to do it. You still in position to do it. Nigga, you rap your ass off. But you didn't took this executive position now. At any day, you can drop a feature on one of these niggas shit and devour some shit. I just seen one of the tightest shit come out of the coast with this sin shit. The way it was marketed, the way this nigga flow, he makes me like that type of flow when you know that's not my go-to. Niggas know what my go-to is. But if I sit and listen to it and fuck with it, it can really feel it. And I'm a God-fearing man, so it's a whole thing. But it take a lot just know how to rap than to be a rapper or make a hit. So we can get passionate. And I'm sorry I got to yelling and shit because you was like,
Nah,
I,
nah.
I care, I care, my nigga. I really
Yeah.
care. I
I
really
didn't
care
know
what's
how
good.
much I
Huh?
didn't know how much you care. I know
Oh
you
no,
rep
I
the
care.
805. I know you rep the 805, but
Yeah.
I assume that if nobody ever got a hit, that you just be like, oh, it's cool, it's good. You
Nah,
know what I'm
nah.
saying?
I wish it was some of these niggas I know right now, and y'all two of them, nigga. My nigga Shody, my nigga Big Time, my cousin D Banks, nigga. I'm Jay Riley, nigga. I didn't see nigga back when my nigga Yaya was living, nigga. If Yaya would have put on for this motherfucker, he would have said he would have put on for the coast. He wouldn't have said he put on for LA. You know what I'm saying? This nigga when my nigga Dre was rapping, there was just some dope niggas come out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I
There's
feel
some
that.
talented motherfuckers come out this motherfucker. But I don't know what niggas be on. I'm not no rapper. I'm just a shit talker. Professional shit talker.
I feel that. Yo, Instagram, let me know. Is the screen frozen for you? Because if it is, I'm gonna have to log out and log back in. Ahmad says real shit, straight lace, no chase. And then of the fam just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. And then Duwop says, my dog right there. And then real card photo says, Uno just explained why so much art is struggling right now. That's true. Kay just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Either way, we got to clap it up for Bake, man. I mean, there's nobody going harder than him in 2025. As long as nobody's going harder than him in 2025. Nobody's saying we don't like his shit. You know what I'm saying? We just all know that
Oh no, it was just a passionate rebuttal of the ratings.
he's up next. You know what I'm saying? So we want to see that. We want to see you get there. Trap guy says Trap guy got you, OG. Trap guy, you OG. Yo, Trap is another one,
Trap
bro.
one of my niggas, man. I fuck with him, bro. It's just look, my nigga hit me in the DM the other night, right? And told me to not be so crucial on what I say because it might hurt artists' feelings and the production. I nigga responded back to him, fuck they feelings, get aggressive and make a hit.
Yeah, I agree. We can't be worried about how niggas feel about criticism, especially in this. We live in an era of critique. Like if you get the attention you claim you want, you are gonna get critiqued. You feel what I'm saying? Like at least come get this critique that's not from a place of hate. Because niggas outside the coast don't give a fuck what you think. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say fuck your mama. They gonna say
I don't
fuck
want
your
to
whole
be too. I
family.
don't want to be too. I don't want to say too much, but
Mhm.
for example, to piggyback off that, I don't want to say no names, but one of my brothers decided he wanted to put his music on TikTok to get rated or listened to by Timberland.
What
Okay,
happened?
yeah, doing that I do sessions.
What
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happened?
and these niggas don't give a fuck.
They don't.
Like I asked him, I asked him because I peeped what he said. I'm not gonna get into too much of what he said, but I
Timberland, listen.
asked
He
him.
did he listen?
Yeah, he listened. He listened.
Okay.
After he listened, I asked my boy. I was like, "What's the benefit of this? Like, what's the benefit? Because out of the 6 times I've tapped in, all I ever hear him do is shit on people about how much he doesn't like it, or how much the sound isn't pleasing to the ear, or how much the auto tune is out of whack, or how much it sounds dated. Like, he's always talking shit. But when has he ever been like, oh, this nigga has potential? Come sit with me. I'm gonna create you into something. And earlier, Key, I was confused. So Key, put me up on game and said earlier he would fly people out. And so I
I've
was
seen him
like,
do that. I've definitely seen him do that for sure.
okay, so he flies people out. But that was in the earlier days. So then what was the return and what was the outcome of that? Because all those niggas we ain't never heard of, and none of those niggas have any spotlight on his channel, where every time there's a song getting played by theirs, there's no particular benefit from it. So I just be confused. Are you just looking for Timberland to,
Like, I would say, Key says Timberland gives you 3 seconds. LMAO, you don't win him over by then. You just paid $75 for a year. Not ready just yet. I think that Key. So let me give this disclaimer. Timberland is like one of my favorite producers in the world. Like, but what I've seen with those sessions is, even if he flies you out and does a record for you, it kind of just becomes his record. You get content from it, and you get to say you worked with Timberland, which is not.
the record doesn't drop?
Yeah, but the record doesn't really come out. It just comes out on social. It's just not. It's, to me, that it's not like a. I wouldn't. If it's just another thing, another piece of content, another like validation thing you want in your repertoire, then cool, but it doesn't really do anything. It's the same if, like, even if Adam 22 gives you a top review on No Jumper, it doesn't do anything for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave Banks a stellar review and it doesn't do anything for you. It's just clout that you can post on your social and say Adam 22 heard my song. So I mean, that's or Timberland heard my song. Speaking of Timberland, I want to get y'all yo, this shit's crazy. I want to get y'all feedback on this. No, I'm not having difficulties. Every time I look on music business stuff, I see James K and Sean Ross now all the time. I know what they got.
Okay.
And it's gonna make me spat.
Oh,
so I'm not gonna say it. I'll you know what I'm saying? I want to see 805 people doing good. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Key says he's doing a contest now too. What do you win if you do the contest? And Card Photo says if everyone is a critic, then no one is a critic. But Timberland has been using AI. We talked about AI at length on this channel. He's been using AI to do remixes, and I want to get your guys' thoughts on this.
That's a whole nother game. That's a whole nother one. That's some other right there. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, I produce on a different level.
He still sounds the same as the Black
Anytime you
Album.
want to talk about, come nigga, you better come correct.
Bounce coming up.
Don't let me go to my pop side.
All right, so he's using, what he's doing is he's saying, I know it's hard to capture in that clip, but what he's doing is basically, if he works with an artist, he can do like 10 remixes with AI. So he's still making the beats, but then after he makes the beats, he uploads them to AI and trains them and then does like different variations. So he can do like 20 remixes in 5 minutes of the same song. And he's just basically saying, like, if you don't learn how to do this as a producer, you're cooked no matter what. Like, it's here. So don't be mad at it. It's here. Like, use it. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Is it fake? Is it faking the funk? Is it harming the culture, or is it a tool and this is the next evolution in production? Let's start with Big Mike.
I don't like AI. No parts of it. I don't trust it. I don't like that shit. I'm not ready to move forward. I like original shit. Timberland's one of the greatest. Gonna go down as the greatest. If he's selling it that way, we're gonna see how it play out. But as I made a short
Let
about
me
it.
let me ask you this: how do you like differentiate what's original? Like, why is
That's
AI shit not original to you?
it's
If
just it, bro. It's somebody thinking for you, bro. Why he can't make the 20 remixes himself? Just like you said, he grabs the AI and he trains it, and then they do the rest of the work for him.
but he still has to make the original music to
And
train.
and just back in the days, he'd go right back in the lab and make another remix to it. It's a shortcut, isn't it? It's a shortcut, right?
Yeah, but I mean, why? So this is my question: why are some shortcuts good and other shortcuts
What
bad? Are
what shortcuts have I taken, bro? Like I said, I'm
no,
not
no.
no
I'm
shortcut.
saying like I'm saying
No.
like
I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm just saying,
I'm
like
not
when you
saying you
ask me,
have, but what I'm saying is like
uh,
just in general, right? Like this is where I'm gonna be very
you
literal,
fuck
like
with AI, huh?
this is where I'm gonna be very literal, like Uno.
Yeah.
If you take a short, like if you're walking, if you're trying to get somewhere and there's a shortcut and you take it, that's good. But then every other way in life, we say shortcuts are bad. It doesn't make no sense. You use a dishwasher, don't you?
All
That's a
right.
shortcut. Use a
All right.
vacuum over a broom, right? That's a shortcut. Use a Swiffer over a broom, right? That's a shortcut.
Over a
You,
mop, huh? Here we go with this. Look,
like those are shortcuts. Like, so
yeah.
I don't understand why when, and again, I mean this so respectfully.
Bro, you ain't
I
got to
do
say
mean,
that shit, bro.
but I do because I last time last time I didn't preference it last time. I mean it respectfully this time. You don't make beats, bro. It's difficult
All
to
right.
make. It's difficult to make
I
a
see why
lot
that
of.
nigga said that shit down. I see
it's
why you
di-
said that shit down. Yeah.
it's very difficult to make a lot of beats. Like it's hard. So I see it as a valuable tool in this workflow. I don't I think I feel the same way. Like AI is here. Like regardless of how you feel about it, it's
All
here.
right.
So it's
It's
like
here.
to me,
You asked me a question, and sorry to cut you off. I don't fuck with it. That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
now I'm gonna say this hella literally. Fuck that AI shit. I don't like
But
it.
I definitely want you to define like
Why?
I
so you
just
say
don't.
so are you saying you're saying if you use a shortcut, then that's the line in the sand using the shortcut.
That's just a lot in the sand the way he's trying to sell it, bro. Like
Okay.
if he could have sold it to me, what is the benefit of him using the AI? But he's telling these other producers, you're cooked if you don't do that. That's what he's saying. That's what he's bringing to the table. Don't know, man. I've yet to see in the long run of what the benefits of all this AI shit's gonna do. Period, bro. That's just me. You asked me a question. We're talking about AI.
Mm,
I don't fuck with it, and I don't fuck with the rhetoric that he's pushing either.
mm. I mean that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I just want to get a better understanding of
Oh,
why
okay.
you feel that way. Uh,
I'm just scared of the AI. Period, bro. And here goes my age showing, bro. I'm not ready to go forward with this shit the way Drake used it, the way motherfuckers are photoshopping and using AI. Like I just seen some of the coldest AI shit ever, and had to send it to the homie. Like, is this real? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So,
I mean, that's the only part of it that to me is I'm not gonna say scary, but interesting. Is just not knowing what's real anymore. But I mean, that's why you should know about AI now, so you can get trained on what it looks like and recognize it. Because if you're not, by the time this is the worst it's ever gonna look. In 2 years, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference from reality and AI generated. You're just not going to be able
and
to
that's
tell
not
unless.
scary, and that's not scary to you.
No, not to me. I
All
mean,
right.
we like to be lied to. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Everybody likes to be lied
I
to.
don't like
I
being
just
lied.
want to be one of the liars. I don't want to be one of the liars. You know what I'm saying? Uno, what do you think about it?
I'm trying to be mindful. I think I think when it comes to AI, I think it is a thing that you have to get used to and that you have to learn and be accustomed to, because that is something that's going to be here in the future. It's just like niggas with the Trump coin, niggas that knew what Trump coin was, they literally
Mhm.
became millionaires overnight.
Yeah.
So it's like if you understand what certain things are, it won't necessarily scare you. And I use the example for, and I'm not like coming at your answer. It's just people use that as their defense for not liking AI. I think if you were just like, I like organic feeling shit, and because it's when I hear AI, I feel like it's not organic. I think nobody can challenge you on that. I think when it comes to artistic freedom using AI, we're big comic book fans.
Yeah.
So without CGI, there is no comic book movies. And CGI is the same exact thing, just what they've used in movies versus what they've chosen to use in AI format, right? I think it's a computer generated thing. The niggas are computer generating sets and creating the best pieces in the movies, but we're cool with it because of our entertainment factor. I think I don't I say all that to say fuck what Timberland's talking about, because I do believe that even though you do need to know AI, I feel like he talks from an arrogant place and he talks from a mountaintop. So when you come and talk to people, because I'm gonna be a buck, that shit sounded like ass. So when you're telling niggas to do something and you're saying you're cooked if you don't do it, then the shit better sound fire. And if that's one of 20, the best one where you was willing to play, nigga, then we not cooked. Like I think I think there's a double-edged sword to it, right? I don't think scared should be the word, because if you know how to fuck with technology, you can use it to your benefit. I think but what Big Mike is talking about is an era where nigga phones weren't even accessible like that. So
Yeah.
you're going from phones to robots. Any nigga gonna be like, man, what the fuck is going on here? Nah, slow that shit down, which I completely understand. I just think there is some benefit if you look at it from a different point of view. There's music videos that we all rated high that were AI based. I think Big Mike, not saying he won't have this stance, but if that nigga said that those beats were all made by him in an hour without using AI,
I'm tripping. Yeah.
then I don't think we have this conversation
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
the AI shit. But he announced that that's what he did it with. So now in our psyche, we're automatically like, fuck AI. But
But that
he
that's
could have made
something.
those same beats and you would have never said that. You know what I mean? With AI, he just would have never announced AI and we wouldn't even been talking about it.
And that's something that I mean, I feel like the same thing that happened to NFTs is happening to AI. Is like the worst people in the world to bring AI to the public have control of it, right? Like the people who NFTs didn't work because the least cool people, like the people that were trying to pitch them, were not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't understand. They kept talking about the technology and not how the technology will bring value to your life. And I think the same thing is happening with AI. Like I said this to Uno the other day when you dropped the visualizer. Like I was like, oh, you shouldn't even say that's AI. Just it's a fucking visualizer. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? If niggas know, then they know. If they don't know, then they don't know. I think we need to stop saying this is AI generated if it's not
It
going to
doesn't
like,
affect it. It only hurts it if people are putting their
yeah, I
lives,
think it should be, you should say there are circumstances where you should say shit is AI generated if like you're doing politics or if you're doing the
for sure.
news or you know what I'm saying, something like that. But if it's just a music video, niggas don't need to know. You know what I'm saying? Even if you told them who directed it, it's not like they gonna care who the real director was anyways. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right,
So it's
right.
like I think that telling people shit is AI generated is a big mistake in the first place, because that automatically makes them deduct a few points from their
But
rating
but
off the top.
can I play devil's advocate?
Sure.
Because you my boy, so I know your actual thought process in certain business avenues. You believe in transparency more than I do. So being that AI, if you announce it, would you announce it or not announce it?
No. I believe in transparency when it comes to actual business, like finances. I think that
Gotcha.
to me
Gotcha.
doesn't count at
Doesn't
all.
coincide. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if we were all like, if I got $100 and I was supposed to split it all with you, like I'm gonna show y'all I got 100. I sent you
Here's the
33. I
split.
sent, yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But like if fucking, yeah, if it's just something, if I need you to believe something and it ain't really gonna hurt either way,
If you add, yeah.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying, that's just how I am with it.
That's
But
fair.
like, but to stick to the Timberland conversation specifically, you don't agree that that's a good workflow, or you just don't like his pitch?
Me or
Uno.
Mike?
Oh,
Me.
he talking to you, huh?
I don't like I don't mind the workflow, right? Like always work easier, not harder. Like I believe in that 100%. I also believe in if you're going to spread a message, believe in your message. Cause I heard you flame niggas for better shit than what you just played.
Mhm.
So
I feel that.
if you're gonna flame niggas for shit that's better than what you just played, I don't think you should go out to the world and be like, hey yo, everybody, fuck with this AI. How do we get the AI? DM me. Well, what's the shit? You gotta pay for that. Like I already see what the outcome is for this nigga, and I don't like money seeking legends that fuck with niggas like us who really want to get this shit and may not know what's the best way to go about it. So niggas believe it. Yeah, we gonna get this AI joint. I'm gonna pay 2,000 for this joint, and those beats sound like garbage. What we talking about? Like, I don't like that. Now, if it was some Justin Timberlake shit, like it was some love sound shit, then I ain't got nothing to say. I'm like, yeah, nigga, use that AI shit, nigga, but it didn't sound like that. It sounded like watered down Kanye. So what we talking about?
I do think you bring up a good point too. Like if this was if there wasn't the dark thought, if if there wasn't the dark thought in my mind that he would sell people AI beats, you know what I'm saying? Which I mean, I guess if you get a Timbaland AI beat and he trained it, I would take that if it's
What
cheaper,
what
you know what I'm
what
saying?
that brings up the point right there. Then hold on, the nigga that sold me an AI beat. How would you feel about that?
But that's the thing. I'm
Regardless if
working
he
it out in my
trained.
mind in real
Mhm.
time. I do think I would be okay with that if he
Okay.
trained it, right? Like if I know, because if he
If
just
the
if
beat
he
got a slap, then that didn't sound
yeah,
hard.
yeah, if yeah, that wasn't hard. But if he did,
Uh,
because I did hear a couple other ones
Sound
on
better.
different
Okay.
posts that were fired. They weren't pop music. So
explain to me this train
yeah.
part of training the AI.
So
Explain that
hold
to
on,
me.
I just want to make sure I acknowledge the chat. The card
Uh,
photo says, Yon, I'm cool with AI for simple visualizers, but I want AI to do my dishes so I can make more art, not do art so I can do more dishes. Key says it's just another tool, but if he's using it probably because he doesn't have the time or wants to have to do or doesn't want to have to do 20 remixes, it's convenient. I feel that. He says I equal sky Skynet. Maybe it's possible. If he starts asking about John Connor, Mike, I warned you.
yeah,
And he says
I told him. I
I
told
wanted
y'all.
to announce that I am in fact AI. I'm sorry, I've never been pretending to be a real boy for decades. Yeah, I think that so training, Sandra was good, back in the chat, T Nava back in the chat. So for those that don't know, when you train an AI,
Mhm.
it can't. So what Timbaland is talking about is text to audio. Basically, you can type in the chat and say, "Make me a '90s R&B song that sounds like Jagged Edge," and it'll generate the song, right? But those songs that it generates have to be trained off of '90s music. It has to know what '90s music is in order to generate a new song. So
Uh-huh.
Timbaland, he wants his own bot to sound like him. So he takes original beats that he made and
Uh-huh.
dumps them into the bot. So the bot now knows what a Timbaland beat sounds like. So now he could just say, make me a country beat, or he can upload a beat and say, make me a reggae version of this, or make me a country version of this. But it's all trained on his original shit that he made. So
Okay.
he's not stealing from nobody else. He's not taking from anybody but himself to generate those beats and generate those songs. So that's why I would be okay with getting an AI Timbaland beat, because the foundation of those generated beats are still
Or still
Timbaland beats.
Timberland. Yeah.
All right. I still not fucking with it.
That's fair. That's fair. Does that change anything for you, or are you still like, huh?
I mean, it has nothing to do with I guess, the outcome of the talent, like the outcome of the work more so. I just don't like false advertisement. So
Mhm.
until I hear a slap, then I'm like, nigga, then why are you telling a million artists that they're cooked before they even get started? And the only way you're not cooked is if you get this AI thing that sounds like shit.
I mean, I don't think he's saying you're cooked as in T Nava in the chat. He says that's some lazy shit. I don't think he's saying and I mean T Nava's like legit in the industry. So
Uh-huh.
and he says, but hey, it works. I don't
Does
think
it
he's
though?
saying you're cooked as in like you don't have any hope, but I do think he's saying like you're gonna get outworked.
You're gonna get
like,
outworked. You're gonna
yeah,
get outworked.
1,000%.
Well, basically, that's what cook means. You're cooked. You know, outwork means the same thing too. Motherfucker, outworking you, you're not gonna get to the plateau you need. The thing about it is,
there's
go
still
ahead, bro.
plenty of people who work hella hard that there's still people who don't work hella hard that still find success. There's always going to be a pocket of those people. But go ahead, my bad.
No, it's good. It's good, bro. I learned something tonight too. But I just, like I said, my stance on AI. Anytime some AI questions come up, nope, I ain't fucking with it.
So the iRobot shit scary.
Nigga, what? Nigga, Terminator scared me. You remember, I'm an old nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, if anything drop out the sky naked, talking about take me to serial nigga, fuck all that.
Wait, so Big Mike, so as a content creator, you wouldn't, because this workflow exists now. You could do this right now, today. I could show you how to do this today.
I know.
You make a Big Mike avatar, and then you could just type in your scripts and it'll do your shorts for you. You don't like that?
I'd rather somebody make me the automation than I do the voiceovers to it. I'm not fucking with that AI shit. I don't want my mark. I don't want my footprint. I don't want nothing close to that shit, cuz I want to get it out the mud the old-fashioned way. I swear to God. And if I got to get off my lazy ass and do it like I'm on here, but Monday to Friday, that's what has to be with straight lace, no chest. I'm telling you, man, the old man is terrified of AI, cuz. It's just my bet I get to fucking with AI, cuz. And the nigga framed me for some crime. Nigga, I ain't got no strikes to give. I ain't got no.
But at least you got AI to frame somebody back, or at least clear your name.
By the time that happens, nigga, I'm hooked and booked and cuffed and stuff.
You know what this conversation feels a lot like, and I wish we had enough time like in life to find out, because I think it's going to take like 20 years for your mind to change. But this conversation feels a lot like when text messaging first came out, because when text messaging first came out, all my niggas was like, yo bro, that shit is gay, bro. You text message, bro? You text message? Yo, people forget, but niggas, if you had a penis, you were not text. I was the only one back in the day text messaging.
That nigga telling the truth, bro. You know when the first time, I'm gonna sound hella old. You know the first time I ever sent a text, cuz nigga, when I was in a pen and got a hold of a cell phone. Nigga, I wasn't
what year was that? Do you think? What year is that?
Nigga, that was 2000. That was 2006. I had busted me a cell phone on the main line.
Shit.
I didn't send no. Nigga, I used to talk. You know me. Talk. Flip phone. First cell phone. Talking. We talking. Yeah. We talk. This before the wire and all that shit came out. We talking, nigga, or in person. Nigga text you, just like he said, especially an alpha nigga like me. We was like, nigga, some gay shit. What I look like texting bitch?
I remember, because I had a cell phone in 97, bro. I had a cell phone in 97. I think I was able to send texts in 98, and there was nobody to text. It was me and my nigga. He had a cell phone. I had a cell phone. That was it. It was just, we was texting each other, and niggas would look at me like, yo, what are you doing, bro? And I'll be like, yo, I'm texting my nigga. He'd be like, that's so stupid. That's so, why don't you just pick up the phone and call him? Because I don't want to just sit there on the phone and talk to this nigga. I only have this much to say to him. And it costs like $7 to send 150 word text.
I was about to say, nigga, that's 10 cents a text, nigga. Receive it and give it, nigga. That's 26.
But now it's reverse.
Yeah.
Only women like to talk on the phone mainly, and niggas I know only text. You feel what I'm saying? It's completely reverse, and I think the same's gonna happen with AI. Like I think
I'm still an old school nigga. Nigga, I'll FaceTime my niggas fast. I call you and you never pick up. See, I see why you don't pick up now. You always
I only text. I only text.
Matter of fact, you just texted me the other day, and then I called you. You did not pick up. Then I text you, and then the nigga
if I ever answer,
hey, I was low key hot.
If I ever answer the phone for you, you are blessed. Period. Because I do not like talking on the phone at all, bro. I don't like doing it. So if I pick up the phone for you at any time, then I fuck with you. I'm a hard body.
Hey, bro, I'm an old school nigga, bro. I used to be on my mama's phone late at night talking to bitches, bro. I got that shit bad. Like, I used to be, Mom, hang up the phone. I'm on the
Jenny,
phone,
what's
Mom.
good? Sorry, Jenny said, whoa, y'all still on? Hell yeah, I thought I missed it. It was on B. Oh, happy birthday, Jenny. Love it. You did say Jenny. It was your birthday. Let's go. Happy birthday to Jenny from 105.
Hey, hey, Jenny, drop your cash app. Uno gonna send you some money.
He says ever since Timbaland leaned into streaming,
You gonna suggest me, man?
he's been on a run, utilizing AI, all these futuristic tools as a way to stay current. Half of it's convenience, the other half is him getting it back. I mean, he's actually been rocking with AI for years and years because will.i.am and Timbaland are really, really good friends. And Timbaland is like will.i.am is spearheading a lot of the AI generative music. So Timbaland is training a lot of these models in the in the background that will.i.am are working on. So he's been in it for years and years and years. And if it's one thing he knows is production, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to say this because he's one of my favorite producers. I think he doesn't have a great ear. That's why there's only one Missy Elliott and there's only one Aaliyah, even though he's been around forever.
Yeah.
He can make insane beats, but he doesn't have a great ear. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, even out of the people that he's picked, even out of the people that he's flown out and made records for, I've watched those and they're cool, but it's almost like he needs someone else to be like, this is actually a star. This is who you need to fuck with. Like, I don't know that he has that ability to do that on his own. 805 Entertainment, Jenny says, Big Mike. And she says, thanks, loves. Hush up, Uno. Hush up, Uno. You should cash app since you was bringing up the booty. T Nava says Allen Iverson music. And don't sleep on AI, man. Come on. Don't act like AI didn't have a hit back in the day with Tyra Banks was. Wait, no, Kobe had the song with Tyra Banks.
I'll send the cash app. I'll send it to you. Just next time I see you, just be naked.
Hey, bro, this my nigga soliciting on the live.
It's a trade.
That's it. I got you. Whatever you need.
Yo, wow. I think this is a great time to say whatever Uno says represents Uno and not connect the coast. Jenny is dying. She said all three should Zell my ass. Cheese for shots tonight. You know what? I would Zell you, but I don't even have a Zell. You know what I'm saying? The way my account set up.
I just got a stipulation.
The way my account is set up, I don't even got a Zell. Yeah. She said perfect.
I got you for 2 weeks.
Perfect. I'ma hustle you. She said she gave up the game. She said she gonna hustle. You can't tell him you gonna hustle, no. Jenny, you just gotta do it. You can't say you're gonna do it. You just gotta do it. She said nothing less than a hundo. She said nothing less than a hundo.
She didn't drop the ball already. I liked her smooth up and she dropped the whole play.
Come on. Key says he needs an A&R. I think he really does. And then the card production says, Uno, stop getting yourself in legal trouble. 805 Entertainment says, it's cool, Lord. I take Cash App, Venmo, checks, wires, cash, etc.
Oh, she sound like a hustler.
She sound ready. She sound ready and prepared like a business person. And I think on that, we've been on an hour and a half, man. We done touched on every subject under the sun. So thank you for hanging out with us in the chat. I really appreciate y'all. Uno, how can the people support your movement?
Yes, sir. I will be on Mambo in the morning, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So if you are in the Ventura, Oxnard area, tap into the radio station, support me. Support the podcast, Iceberg Lounge. New podcast just dropped today, so y'all go get that, support that, and then send deluxe, man. You know the deal. Send deluxe out, adding more songs as we go. Hit me up if you need a copy, and shout out my dogs, man. You already know.
Sir. Hey, Big Mike. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. How can the people support your movement?
Man, Mr. Straight Lace No Chase on all platforms. Ain't nothing changed. STR8, man. YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, IG, and maybe outside your baby mama house.
Hey. T Nava says, I heard you had another fire out there in Oxnard. Is that shit out? It's not out yet, but I think they got it mostly under control, but don't quote me on that. Definitely look it up. But I know, yeah, it's not looking good in California. And then Jenny says, she got Cash App, all that, and we got 4 minutes left. Y'all can support my movement by sending that bread. Send 805 Entertainment that bread for her birthday. How about this, Jenny? I'll send you I think we got to get some back in stock, but I'll send you a link for some merch, and you can get some free merch. How about that? I just got to make sure I got your shit in stock, but I got you, y'all. Uno, Big Mike, I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Deuces. This is CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is Lord Sanctus. For those that don't know, I play 805 hip hop and R&B every Monday through Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So I need to see you here tomorrow. Don't forget, we are dropping a brand new album next month, and we have our own version of Pokemon Go to roll out the album. If you want to get early access to the music, you want to get early access to the content, and even win some prizes, then you want to play this game. You feel what I'm saying? It's free to play. You don't have to download the app or anything. You can actually check my Instagram story right now. Check the Connect the Coast Instagram story. And if you do your first round, accept your first challenge, then you can win free merch. So check it out. Kush Crawl is the name of the game. You can collect Kush bots. We don't do Pokemon over here. We do Kush bots, but it's very similar to Pokemon Go. So check it out. Album drops next month. Jay Riley performing live in San Francisco at Paris 75 next Friday. Tickets on sale now. The link is in our bio, and I have physical tickets. If you need physical tickets, hit me up on the DM. And I'll be back here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys. I hope you all have a good night. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. And we'll see you tomorrow night for the last show. Deuces.
Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, hey, 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 do the rerun. You can't deny it, y'all some